88.5 LP FM. As the music signifies, the time has come for a better conversation. We have a very, very special guest in the studio with us today. I introduced him earlier, but for y'all who weren't in the know 2 hours ago, introduce yourself.
What up? Yes, so as Carl has briefly implied, my name is Nate. Additionally, I have an alternate name. I go by Young Harambe in remembrance to a fallen comrade at the Cincinnati Zoo, a gorilla named Harambe. I'm sure that we'll discuss that later, but
We can discuss it right now if you want to. How does that make
really
you feel?
So,
Yes.
what do you think? What do you think about what happened on that day, that fateful summer day?
I think it's tragic. It's very tragic.
Tragic? Well,
we lost a comrade. We should never have to lose a comrade. But in all seriousness...
that's right.
That is very right. That is very right. I feel I should mention, by the way, before we get into any discussion, Jay is not with us today. He will be on Friday, so if you would like to, tune in on Friday between 10 and 6 sometime, and we will have a better conversation. He is just out of the midst right now, but don't worry, he will be back. Anyway, as we were saying, it is tragic. What was going on with the parents when that happened? Were they around? Do you know?
You know, I don't think there was any parents because I don't think there were any parents. I'm sorry for that grammatical mistake. But so the thing that tickles me, the thing that enrages me, if you will, I don't believe that there was even a kid. I don't think there was a kid who fell into the pit. I think it was Hillary Clinton's emails.
Fell into the pit. Just kidding.
Nope. Close, Carl. Close, Carl. It's obvious that Harambe is gonna, display some opposition to the Democratic Party. So Hillary Clinton sent an email. I actually saw it. It says take him out, take Harambe out, and let's say that we can't have this happen. That we can't have a hologram kid run in there and try to provoke this gorilla into dragging him across the tank. So. Yeah, bottom line, conspiracy.
You don't think it ever
we
happened?
have Tupac Shakur holograms. Why can't we have little? I mean, this kid was a lot smaller than Tupac Shakur, so it's
probably much easier.
Much easier to make a hologram of him. Yes.
So you think the entire thing was like it was a conspiracy? You think it
was not investigated at all? No. What do they call it? No autopsies. Nothing.
Was this an inside job?
I wouldn't be surprised if Russia has something to do with it. I would definitely not be surprised.
I wonder if those are in... do you think any of that is any of the information that was leaked by Edward Snowden?
All I have to say is... lost my train of thought here.
It's okay. We do that all the time here.
Yeah, it happens. Definitely happens. But no, Edward Snowden, I think he's definitely had to be on Harambe's side here. I mean, obviously I'm on Harambe's side. My rap alias, Young Harambe, repping it.
Check him out.
But yeah. New single dropping, TI dressing.
TI dressing.
Hype.
Yo, you want to give out that SoundCloud if you...
I don't even have a SoundCloud. Yeah.
Oh.
Not yet. I'm, my friend, my buddy's going to send me, the audio file, and then I'll...
Very nice.
I don't even have really a working laptop.
It's okay. I didn't have a laptop when I was in high school. When I went into college, that was when I first got mine.
I have an AK, and, no, not really.
I haven't, yeah.
Yeah.
We are joking here.
That's what I use for fun, recreational activities.
Yeah.
Okay,
fun.
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna be on a watch list after this by the end of this.
Oh my god!
But
it's okay. We've probably been on several watch lists for how interesting this show has become over the past few weeks.
Do you listen to Godspeed You Black Emperor? Have
Yes.
you ever heard of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
The new album. What did that? Did that come out last year or this year?
Yeah, I think it was 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, they're touring down south. I forgot where actually, but these guys are from Montreal, and they were on a terrorist watch list because they're taking pictures of some government land. So that landed them on a watch list.
Okay.
So, me saying that I use an AK for recreational activities, whatever that may imply.
We don't even know what AK means in this context.
What is AK? Is it Arkansas?
You never know. He may use in Arkansas for recreational activities.
Wow. AK isn't even the Arkansas acronym. AK is Alaska, isn't it?
Is it? Let's look this up. If you've listened to our show in the past, you know half of what our fun is about here is looking up random stuff and commentating on it, because that's just what our skills lie in.
It's basically life. It's
basically life.
Looking up things, finding out new things.
Basically. So how about we look this up on the interwebs really quick? It is Alaska. Let's
called
it.
Okay. What is Arkansas? I feel like it'd be like
look
AR
this.
maybe. AR.
Is it?
There's another assault rifle.
I mean, I think this is an interesting coincidence. Let's see. It is Arkansas. It is Arkansas. You have learned something new here. So you never know. He might use in Alaska for recreational activities. We don't like to pry into people's personal lives. So he can do whatever the hell he wants with his AK, whatever that is.
I appreciate that, Carl.
It's totally fine.
God bless.
God bless. God bless. So I feel like because this is your first time on the show, we should give a little background as to how you are a friend of the show. So as most, when I say most, I mean like maybe 3 out of the 4 people listening right now, out in their cars, on the radio, at home. YouTube, we get a little bit more. But out of the 3 or 4 people listening right now, they may know that myself and Jay both worked at the Yeah Whatever Super Center.
Not this kid. I was walking down. Give me a second.
We will give him a second. Oh, yes.
It was a dark night. July 26th? July 17th.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Early night hours. One in the morning, I was walking down College Hill Road. I took refuge in this barn because I was just ate a raw San Pedro cactus. And
it doesn't usually go over well, I have to say.
Yeah. No. I'm just joking. I have worked at the Whatever Super Center for approximately, let's see, a year on April 21st.
It's his anniversary. Did you celebrate?
I celebrated the day before.
Very nice. That is very nice. But
yeah, it was a brilliant day.
So it's a great time. We've had, I think.
Actually, you know what? I did not celebrate for my year anniversary. I was in Costa Rica, actually.
Oh, actually, well, maybe you were because you were away from things and in Costa Rica and having.
I was away from this purgatory.
Purgatory.
I mean, the trees are nice, though. I have to admit, I like the scenery around here.
It's very nice. They are very nice. It is lovely around here, on the lovely Cottage Hill Road at Better Farm.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have had probably 5 people in the studio that also have worked at the Whatever Super Center. So there's a common thread all drawing us together.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like
much.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carl.
No. I was just ending what I was about to say. You go right ahead.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah. So with all the stress associated with the Whatever Super Center aside, I do have to admit that I still work there, but one thing that the store has, it's created almost not to sound cliche, but a family. I mean, like our what happens at our store is like an episode of The Workaholics. I've said this to probably 3 people before,
and it really it makes sense.
But we have a meat guy, or he's a meat slicer, meat cutter, organizes a soccer game last night. So we have all these, we have like 14, 15 people show up. they all work at this store this grocery store. We have like the soccer game, and the soccer game is just chaotic. I mean, we have before we started playing, we didn't even know how to start the game. So we have my buddy Phileas. He's
yes.
He's holding the ball probably for about good 5 minutes, and we're all just like asking ourselves internally, how are we going to start this game? So until we finally come to the conclusion that the team that had the first pick does not get the ball first.
That's a good way of going about
very
things.
Fair, very egalitarian,
very much,
if you will.
Very much.
But so it was a fun game. We had played for like an hour 15 minutes, took a break, played another hour and a half. Your boys' team won 9-8. Your boy scored 3 goals. It was a blast. But it's the store. Don't get me wrong, we're productive. At least we try to be. But it's something that you'd get off of like a public access TV show if you documented, a day in the life of something like that.
It's like I'm thinking of Workaholics, maybe another version of The Office. The ridiculousness of Office Space. Having worked there myself as well, I can assure you that everything he says is true. It is very interesting. People at the staff at the whatever Supercenter, most are very good friends with each other and hang out. There, it's. I mean, I don't like overusing the word family, but it is pretty.
It's pretty tight knit, yeah.
It is pretty tight knit, and I must say, very good people.
It's funny because like the only people I've really hung out with outside of the store was Carl here.
Your boy Carl.
I've never said that before. And probably, I mean, I go to school with some of them, but I suppose that doesn't really count. Yeah, so like I don't really see them outside of the store. So this soccer game was like an alien environment for me because I've seen all these people not working, and it's just like okay, so weird seeing you like not cut me, Brandonius.
Brandonius.
I
like these names.
I'm making like a little stereotypical Roman twist.
I was gonna say it works. It does work because you can't necessarily pinpoint what the name might be.
Could be Neas, could be Don, could be Brand, could be Brendan, could be Brandon, could be Dias.
Could be really anything.
Could be Nero.
Doesn't even matter. It could be Zeus for all we care.
Yes.
Actually, Zeus is Greek, not Roman, but that's okay.
Could be Jupiter.
Jupiter. Yes, it very well could be Jupiter. So we had a very great time stocking and doing great things for the people of this. I never know whether or not I want to, like, I know we have to say where we are, the station is, but I never know like how much I should talk about like individual town names. I never know. But
it's in Clayton.
Yeah. Whatever. I think I've said Cape before, but it's in Clayton. It's a great place. Good place.
Or not directly in Clayton, outside of it.
Yes, not directly in Clayton.
In the river.
It's in
international waters.
It's underwater. You have to take a boat and then jump in your scuba gear to get to it. But
as you might guess, since it's underwater, it's pretty dead in the winter.
It is. It is pretty dead in the winter. I'll tell you that much. You wanna get there. You gotta make sure you get your ice drilling tools.
Can't forget the ice.
No, you cannot. How do you get to work in the morning in the winter, though?
Oh, it depends. Usually summer, if I'm low on gas, orbital drop from orbit.
It works.
30 seconds,
Yeah.
Good breeze. If I do have gas, I just rent a helicopter, crash a helicopter into the ice, making a hole, and I usually just
swim,
drown. I usually end up at the store like unconscious, so I've had many experiences with the defibrillators.
Yes,
I don't even know if like what is a heart? Like, is this heart still? Is it like useless? Is it? I don't even know. I don't know.
But at least you're revived when you get there, though.
Very true. Very true. Speaking of frozen water and water communication or water transportation, drinking this brilliant Aquafina beverage. So,
beverage. It's very
not a shout out though.
Not a shout out. We are not sponsored by Aquafina. I must say.
I'm a Fiji guy.
Ooh,
Voss.
I was gonna say I'm a Voss guy. I buy the. Nice. I can. You know what's weird though? I can see when people buy like a big glass thing of Voss, but it's more for like the glass bottle itself, so they can refill it later.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've had Voss before. It tasted pretty ordinary to me, but maybe I'm just not. I don't have. Maybe I don't have refined water tastes.
Nah,
it's the same thing.
Nah.
But nah, bro.
You know, it's funny because like I've probably had at least 65 Voss bottles I have bought and drink, but none of them.
That's a lot of money.
None of them have. Oh yeah, probably. Gotta be 180 bucks at least.
Oh my god.
But so I've never drank it out of the glass bottle though. It's always been plastic that looks like glass. And you know, it's still water from Norway, water from the old Norge. I think that's how you say it in Norwegian. Yes. But yeah. So it's just I don't really. The lack of the glass bottle isn't really a huge concern for me, I suppose.
You have to buy the big ones to get the glass bottle, right?
I think so.
That's what I thought. That's why.
But even the big ones are plastic, at least in the whatever Super Center.
What? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
We should get Evian. Evian?
Evian,
yes. I guess.
Yes,
I don't know.
Evian, yeah. The Swiss, I think it's Swiss or French or something.
French. Yep, from the French Alps. But it's from, I know Rice Hopper sells it. I went to Rice Hopper.
Rice Hopper. I love Rice Hopper.
Rice Hopper.
Our competitor.
You know what's funny? Because Rice Hopper, pretty sure it was voted like worst store in New York.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Where was this?
I don't know. I can look it up right now though. Here's another instance. We're just gonna Google her up real quick. If my phone wants to not be a little turd here.
Little turd.
A little rascal. Rapscallion.
Little rascal. I did not know that it was voted the worst. I haven't had that many. I haven't been to Price Chopper. Actually, yeah, I think we can technically say that because it's like a New York thing and we didn't work at it.
Yeah, it's like
Price
a
Chopper. It's Price Chopper.
Yeah, if it wasn't.
Yeah, if you live in New York, you already know where we're talking about anyway. We are not sponsored by Price Chopper. We have never worked at Price Chopper. We have only shopped at Price Chopper. We are not defaming anyone.
Huh. So, scorchedearthnews.com.
It's a reputable news site.
Most credible. Said Price Chopper's worst, but I'm going on to the couponsinthenews.com and apparently Price Chopper's at 45, so that's not bad.
You know who
number one?
I know what number one is.
Can you guess?
Is it Wegmans?
Ding.
Yeah.
Really, it really is too, folks. Really is Wegmans.
I knew it. I go to.
There's Wegmans in Rochester, isn't there?
There is. I go to school down in Rochester. If you didn't know, and actually, I was born in Syracuse. This isn't giving anything away because I'm not giving away my actual location.
I knew that.
I was born in. Just kidding. I was born in Syracuse, and there are Wegmans in Syracuse, and I didn't know what I was missing out on. I took it for granted for a long time, and then I moved away. Didn't realize what I had lost until I went back to Rochester, went to Wegmans, and was like, "This is like the holy grail, the epitome of what makes grocery stores great."
And you see, I've never been there though. So like, what is it like?
Oh my god. Well, first of all, they have their stores are huge. They have so many services in their stores. Their muffins are fire. I get breakfast muffins from there all the time, and they are incredible. Also, with their store brands, their generic brands, just Wegmans brands.
Yeah.
You know how like most places, sometimes if you're like, well, I want the real thing, I don't know if I'll get the store brand because you might think it might taste different. Not with Wegmans. Wegmans, I actually don't mind buying store brand of because, well, I mean, I don't really mind buying store brands anyway, but the Wegmans, great store brand. They sell their own granola, and it is delicious. What else do they have? They have like their own cafe. It's just
So this chart here is saying Wegmans is the worst. Or is it a lie or?
wait. It said it's the worst.
Yeah, it said it's the worst.
No way.
Yeah,
No, that's
yeah.
a lie.
Price Chopper was. Here, let me go back.
That
here.
is a lie.
I am pretty positive. It did say worst. And
I need to see. I need
was
to
number
see
one.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wegmans was number one.
I knew it. Wait, they say
Wegmans-
it was the best or the?
Yeah, it was the best.
I knew it.
Best. All right, so yeah, Price Chopper was 45.
Well,
So
you win some, you lose some. Wegmans is the best. I can't really put it into words. You really just have to go there and experience it for yourself. Like it's so good.
it's like it's like a holy pilgrimage. I mean, like
It's like the pilgrimage.
Every experience is going to be different.
It is going to be different, and it's a good different. You know what is funny though? I did have this. It was fun because I was coming out of Wegmans one time, and you know how have you ever gotten like some guy coming up to you in like a parking lot or somewhere outside in public, asking you if you wanted to buy. He had like candy with him, asking you if you wanted to buy candy. This guy said he was buying it for a class trip to Washington D.C. Looking back on it, I had heard that line used many times before. But because I'm a person who just can't say no to people, he was selling some nice chocolate too. It was like, what was it? It was, Ghirardelli chocolate. He was selling Ghirardelli chocolate. He was selling it for $4 a bar. I was like, I have $3. He's like, yeah, that works. And I'm like, okay. So I gave him $3. Come to think of it, I probably would have paid just as much for a those things are expensive, by the way. For a Ghirardelli chocolate bar with tax in the store. I bought it. I inspected it when I got back. Made sure it has not been opened. It was not opened, and the chocolate inside was untampered with, and it was delicious. So sometimes when you buy candy from suspicious-looking people off the street, it pays off. I'm just kidding. Please don't do that.
I mean, do what you want. Like
Do
we're
what
not
you
your,
want. I'm
we're
not
not your
telling you.
parents.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, like, if it looks suspicious, don't do it. If the guy looks sketchy, looks like he might have put something in the candy, don't do it. But it was good. It was delicious though. And I also had another guy come up to me yesterday. Shout out to this guy. I don't even know your name, but I was in Watertown at my other internship, going back to my car for lunch to get my stuff, and it was in a parking garage, and this guy came, and this guy was walking like 20 feet away from me, asked me if I was playing Pokemon Go, and I was like, yeah, because I was playing it when I was going back to my car, and
I love it.
And I'm not gonna lie, he was walking over to me. I felt a little bit hesitant because I didn't know if he was going to try to rob me or something, but all he did, he just asked me what the Defender bonus was about. And I told him what it was about. He's like, "Oh snap! Yeah, I haven't had luck with it at the gyms. I lost my gym battle or whatever." And then, like, short conversation, just walks away. Really cool dude. So I don't know who you are. I don't know what your name is. I don't know if you were walking in Watertown somewhere, asked a dude about Pokemon Go, about the Defender bonus in a parking garage.
We love you.
We love you. That was me.
88.5 was built on your foundation.
Built
You
on
laid
your
the foundation for all of this.
Yes, we did. But shout out to you. Seemed like a really cool dude. Appreciate it. What was it? Oh, and that leads us into our conversation about Pokemon Go. We had talked about Pokemon Go previously. Well, I had given some info about it. Jay hasn't played it. We talked about how it was going to increase the instances of Lyme disease because of all the kids walking around outside being bitten by ticks or whatever. We talked about it a little bit recently, and we were talking about it before the show started, and this presented itself as a potential conversation topic. If you don't know what Pokemon Go is, or for those of you who don't know what Pokemon Go is, I'll let Nate do the explaining.
Oh, God bless.
God bless.
Okay, so Pokemon Go, for anybody familiar with the Pokemon games, it's a little bit unorthodox compared to the former releases, but basically what this is, you download it on your phone, it's free, it's produced by Niantic, and it uses a GPS system, so instead of having to use a console like a Nintendo DS to use the directional pad and get around with that, it uses your GPS, so you actually have to walk around and actually go outside, instead of just sitting inside with the Nintendo DS, jamming your thumbs on the little game pads and such. But yeah, so Pokemon Go, it's definitely a huge pop culture feature of 2016. It is practically a meme, as George Dawkins may have said. George Dawkins, God bless. Might even be Rich. Pretty sure it's Richard Dawkins, the sociologist.
Yeah.
I don't. Pretty sure.
Yeah, Dawkins something.
Yeah. But no, what I really like about this game though is that what you just said, people are actually going outside, striking conversations with people that they don't know because of this common interest, and it's really like a game changer here, because phones used to be kind of like the figurehead of the representation of people, kind of
antisocial, not as conversational,
like
outside,
being a little weary to talk to strangers, because everybody gets anxiety when they they see someone they don't know, like how am I going to start this conversation,
yes.
It might be awkward, so then they just don't even do it. But with this app, people are actually getting out and about and meeting new people and forging new relationships.
Yeah, it's, in all seriousness, I fully agree.
This is the nuclear energy of the millennial generation.
You heard it here, folks. Wow.
Folks, you heard it here first.
I try to make that sound cool, but whatever. We're gonna.
Folks, are you
Folks, are you hurt?
I didn't even swear. I was trying to say first and first and folks.
We believe it. We believe it. No, really though, I do give the game a lot of credit, because people are. I walked around town actually the other day. I don't ever go into town.
Same here.
Into Clayton just to walk around.
I would like to, but I don't really have an excuse, and I don't really want to just.
Not obviously, it's not like there's anything wrong with just walking around town, but I never have really found a reason just to drive down there and just walk around. Me and my brother went right into Clayton the other day, started playing. We looked for Pokemon, walked all around town, and I leveled up 5 times, and it was a very fruitful experience. And we also got outside and walked around. So I really think this is an important. When we're looking back on this, I don't know. Do you think it's going to be a game that people are like, oh, remember that was when that was popular, or do you think this is going to be this game came out and that was that was kind of like a milestone in mobile games or something?
I really don't know about that one, because I was actually just thinking this morning, is this going to become a recurring? Are people still going to be playing this? Is this going to be a Call of Duty Modern Warfare kind of deal, or is this gonna die by the end of August? I really don't know, because I admit that I was thinking before I headed out to the station this morning. I just opened up the app and I'm like, I only have 7 Pokeballs, and you run out pretty quick. If you played the game before, you'd know you can go through 30 Pokeballs in 30 minutes.
Better stop at those Pokestops.
But yeah. So me, I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's no Pokestops around me, no exclusive cool Pokemon, just Rattatas and Weedles and Pidgeys and Spearows.
Not that there's anything wrong with any of those, but you want to get something new after a while.
Yeah.
Open it up online.
So sometimes I kind of ask myself, am I gonna get bored of playing this eventually? Maybe.
See, I don't know.
But
this is the game. This game, though, I have pledged to myself that I'm not a microtransactions, in-app purchases type of person. I am not one of those people who will spend money on a free mobile game in order to get something or make the game more interesting.
Oh yeah, I've already considered it. Many times.
See, I can't. I just feel I would never, like, maybe at first for me, but I was thinking about it the other day. But I don't know. Like, I've already pledged to myself that I will never spend money on this game because I don't know. Because if I wanted to spend money on a Pokemon game, I would just go out and get a 3DS or
Yeah,
something
for real.
and just get the games.
I mean, Pokemon Sun and Moon is coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Too.
I don't have a. What is this? Oh no, it's a Caterpie. That's the first one I've seen around here.
Oh
though.
no!
Will I catch
Love those Caterpies.
Love those Caterpies. It's all Caterpies and Weedles and Rattatas and everything else. Will he?
I'll join.
I got him.
I'll join Carl right here. Oh, we got him.
I got him, and I threw a curveball. I don't know how to even throw curveballs.
Yeah, I don't. It just comes up randomly,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay,
We are catching Pokemon live on air.
live.
They can probably hear that right now, and I think it's necessary.
What is this? I too see a Caterpie. Makes sense because we're in the same location.
Yes, but now looking around the map, I don't see anything. There are no Pokemon nearby.
Your boy's gonna catch a Caterpie.
Did you get it? Oh
No,
no!
I threw a Pokeball and it went straight over. Straight over. It was like,
Yeah, it sucks. You know, I was surprised we'd seen that, but yeah, again, as you can see with my map, Nate, I'm talking to Nate. I'm not talking to you. My map is completely empty, and there are no nearby Pokemon. I did hatch one of my eggs the other day, though.
I have 2 5K eggs. Both of them are at like 4.8 kilometers. So I'm just itching. Right
I
now.
got a freaking Goldeen with one of them.
Oh, weak. I caught one of those.
I was so upset because it took me forever. I had heard that the eggs hatch based on when you got the type of Pokemon that you get and how powerful it is depends on the level that you were at when you got the egg or something like that. See, I have a bunch of eggs, but I got them when I was like level what? Like,
yeah, I got mine when I was 3 or 4. So.
yeah, so I don't even know if hatching these will be worth it. I mean, I have a few incubators. 3 of them have.
It's all about the EXP.
It really is. And this is the other thing. I have 1 infinite incubator and 1 with 3 uses left.
Same here.
Is there a difference in how they perform, or is it just the fact that 1 can be used infinitely and another one can just be used a few times, but it lets you incubate more than 1 egg at once?
Yeah, I think that's it. Just doing 2 at the same time if you want to be edgy. But like, can you only have like 3 going at the same time?
That's what I thought. I don't know. It's. I hope I have an egg incubating right now, but I don't know how good it's gonna be. The Goldeen that I got was at like CP 45, and I was very disappointed. I'm not going to lie. I was very disappointed. New Pokemon added to the Pokédex, but I was disappointed nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I would be. I set off one of those. There's like in the game, there's these things called incenses, and if you set off the incense, it kind of attracts more rare, powerful Pokemon near you. And so I set this thing off, and freaking Hypno with like the CP is like the question marks, so it's like unknown CP, and I'm like, oh my god! And so like I'm throwing Pokeballs at it, and I go through, I think it was like 28.
Oh,
28 exactly, and I did not get it, and I'm just like went through probably $1 on real money worth of Pokeballs, and I'm like, ugh, why? Just why? But I did, on a better note though, I did catch a Kabuto.
Yes.
Not hatch it. I caught a Kabuto at the mall I was at, and apparently that's like extremely rare. Like the status is special. So
special. See, I gotta get my I don't know if you can say ass. Nah, never mind. I gotta get my ass out to the mall. I've said ass on it. I've said that on there before. I think it's fine. There's like that kind of gray
we're on a
area.
farm. We have actually. Does this farm have any wild asses? Or
Maybe.
Domesticated, I mean. But.
I don't know. See, there's a kind of a gray area as to what you can say. I've said it on air before, and there's been no problem. As long as you don't drop any of the more hard swear words, then you're fine. What was I gonna say? Yeah, but I gotta get out there, because if if there's as much out there as I've heard, then I need to hurry up because I can level up nice and quick.
Thompson Park, I've heard is
Thompson Park. I was just at Thompson Park yesterday. We were doing a commercial shoot though, and I didn't want to just get my phone out because I didn't think that would be appropriate and just start playing Pokemon Go. But man, I didn't know that. I wouldn't be surprised though. Are there any? Have you been into the zoo? Have you seen any Pokemon in the zoo?
I heard there are, like, just a plethora of Pokestops.
Jay loves that word.
Really,
plethora. Dude. He will try to, and he'll try to put in that word somewhere if he can. A plethora of something. He just loves the word.
It's a nice word.
It is a very nice word.
Do you have a favorite word? Just phonetically, the sound of it.
Plethora. I feel like I've thought about this question before.
I have many times, but
it's hard to think of one.
I was come up with like a half-hearted answer. That's like not really like I like the word, but it's not like my favorite. You know?
There are so many words though. Like
I really like. I was on that soccer game I mentioned hitherto this current conversation. I gained like a lot of enjoyment whenever I'd go up to like someone, take the ball from them and fake them out. I'd just be like Lil B, like Lil B based god.
Lil B.
Brendan McCartney, best rapper. But so Lil B, it's kind of fun to say, but
I like, what is it?
An actual word though, like I don't know.
See, I don't know. I like see, I really love NBA Jam, so I love saying boom shakalaka. But I don't know if that's considered a word. Boom shakalaka.
I used to like I think somebody asked me this before, like in 8th, 9th grade, and I was like, oh yeah, easy. Oh yeah. Paradox. Oh yeah, and like I didn't even know what the word meant. It just sounded like complex, sounded deep. So I was like, yeah, paradox. But
oxymoron.
I don't know. Favorite word though? Probably. I don't know. Probably.
It's a tough question. I can't think of it besides from boom shakalaka.
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
I guess.
That's I mean that's two words, but hey, if you like saying it.
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera. You know what I like?
I love era.
Aloe vera.
Pro era.
That's why I get those hats though.
But
I like what is it? Acai berry? Like
oh yes, I think is it acai or acai?
No, it's acai.
Acai. Oh yes,
I thought it was acai.
The little the thing on the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, I thought it was acai too, and then I was informed that it was not. Acai berry. It's a great berry, very very nutritious.
Tundra. It's another.
Tundra.
Like tundra.
Tundra. I always like the sound of the word monsoon for some reason.
Monsoon.
It's kind of like
another Tokyo Hotel song.
Okay, if y'all were hip back in 2007, 2008, 2009, you knew about Tokyo Hotel. Not even gonna lie.
This is if you want to check out these abrasions, this is from the soccer game. You see it?
Oh yeah, I see that one on.
Sorry, you guys can't see it. I just
put it up to the microphone. Maybe they can hear it.
Maybe you can smell it.
Smell-o-vision? Just smell your radio or smell your YouTube. Smell your computer screen. Smell your phone screen. Whatever you're watching this on.
Just be safe.
Just be safe, man. Like
we care. We do this
because we care.
I've unfortunately I haven't been up here with Jay yet, but the reason why I'm doing this for the children.
Basically, we do it. It's a public service, really. We do this for free because we have a passion for it.
Yes.
We do not get paid. It's a public service. It's for the future of our world.
I mean, it's fun, something to do. It's honestly like I've never been out here, and dude, like the nature around here though is
it's crazy.
Phenomenal. Like that curvy road that we went on, like, and it was like a little valley. I was like driving, and it's like Skyrim, Skyrim-esque, really though. But yeah, I love it.
Skyrim-esque. I hope it really is though.
They should come out with a new Elder Scrolls game rather soon,
dude. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they're making one. But it's not ready to be released for like a while now.
Yeah, it's gonna be like probably 2018.
Yeah, probably, or 2019, or never. I don't know. Maybe it'll be the Half-Life 3 of games.
It's like the Tool albums of the video game world.
Yeah,
Tool is actually. Do you listen to Tool?
I haven't in a while. I listened to it's not their latest one, but it's
Lateralis.
yes,
Yes.
that one. I do know of that one. I think they're touring now though.
I don't.
Either touring or they're playing at some festival that I just saw the poster for.
Oh, I don't know honestly, but yeah, they're recording a new album though. Finally, it's been
Let's go.
when did 10,000 Days come out? 2005 or 2006?
That was a long ass time. That was like
it's been 10 years at least, and they're it's gonna be called either Decim or Decim. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's gonna be 2.5 hours long.
Are you serious?
No song is gonna be under 12 minutes. It's gonna be.
That sounds very, very ambitious.
Swans. It's like swans.
Swans. I think I played Swans.
Michael
a few
Gira is
here.
innocent. He's innocent.
Is there?
I don't believe he raped anybody.
Wait, I didn't even know about this. Were there allegations? brought against him?
Yeah. So there was allegations, and like the woman who proposed him, actually, what I read was she has done this before in the past. For attention. She has displayed like this attention-seeking behavior, and Michael Gira even said, what happened was like he, this is actually like secondhand. A friend told me that he said this, but my friend's trustworthy, so keep that in mind. But
yes.
Anyways, what Michael apparently did was like he like just made a like a move. He made a move, basically apologized for it, like, hey, sorry I did that. I don't know.
There was allegations.
And then I guess it was supposedly good after that. Like, it wasn't even awkward. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like, it
just wasn't weird at all. Like, it continued on. Life continued on.
So, I don't really,
you don't really see it.
No. This sounds horrible, but I would still listen to Swans anyways.
Yes.
I don't listen to Front Porch Step though, but he's like canonized.
See, I think with this that a good question arises is how good or to what degree can we separate the artist from the art?
Really though, like, and I wonder if artists take that into account because like when they create art, their art is like an extended segment of themselves.
Yes.
Per se. So they have that relationship with their art that they created it. But when I hear a song on the radio, like I don't even think about it. Like I'll hear a song and I'll be like, I like this song. I'm not thinking about the guy who made the song, and I'm not judging the guy who made the song because the song's good or bad. So I don't know really. But I guess it comes down to like, I don't know. If I was listening to a band and they were convicted alleged of rape or something of that degree, I guess I would first thing I'd do is probably like watch an interview to see like what the person's like.
Yes.
And if the person's like a kind of a crappy person, like bad personality,
You're like, oh, okay.
Get them vibes from them, I'll be like, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Maybe I can judge them in a negative light, but I'm not going to judge their music, dude.
It's hard to do that because, and it's like, well, I like to think of the same thing with movies because I don't know if you're familiar with Roman Polanski, the director Roman Polanski. He did like Rosemary's Baby, The Pianist. Let's see what else.
I've seen the name The Pianist.
It's very, very great movie. All of his movies are very great. The problem is he had these allegations that he, I think, like sexually abused a child or molested a child, and all that. Now whenever his name is mentioned, it seems like there's that kind of stigma that follows him about that. But when you think about his movies, like I can't picture not watching his movies because. Well, first of all, they're really great pieces of work, and second of all, with movies, because it's not just the work of one person, because you have like an entire, it's a machine that's coming together. Well, I mean, machine is kind of a weird way to describe it, but it's like a bunch of interworking parts and people, like thousands of people that can come together.
It's like an experience.
Yeah, like it's not just one person that defines the entire thing. It's the work of everyone.
It's like a landscape painting, and all the little elements of the nature in that landscape painting
All
comes
come
together and forms
make
one
a film.
painting. But so on this topic, rape accusations, all that good stuff. Why don't you do your Bill Cosby impression?
Oh, yes, yes, my famous.
I'll do one after too.
Yes,
So.
famous Bill Cosby impression.
I'll try.
Oh, the pudding pop. Take the barbecue sauce and yeah. If you guys have seen that episode, you know what it is. Slip something special into my barbecue sauce, and it's depressing. Actually.
You're better than me.
It's depressing. I can't get my voice to sound like that.
I mean, like.
Now I want to hear yours.
This is just cringe. Well, 88.5 the cringe. But okay.
88.5.
Zippity zoopity zappity bop.
That might actually be better than mine.
I don't know.
Zippity boopity zappity bop. Just as like yellow pudding.
The pudding pop.
It's all about the round and round and
The pudding pop. Yeah. We're professionals, guys. If you want to book us for birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, weddings, whatever you want, we're on Facebook.
If you're having like a Dungeons and Dragons game going
Yeah,
on,
and
we'll
you
go
want
out
us,
there,
we'll come up there.
commentate.
Yeah, we'll commentate, and if you want, we can participate.
Very
as well.
horrible commentation, but commentary.
Yeah, we're both, and we both only exclusively do Bill Cosby. We don't do anyone else. So you'll hear two different styles of Bill Cosby. So you
I can do a good Bernie Sanders impression.
I want to hear
I'll
it.
try. I wish I didn't say good, because now I have the expectation. But okay.
Oh
so,
God.
We must not let Donald Trump become president of the United States. No.
You have the voice,
no.
the kind of.
I gotta get the flow.
You kind of have like a little bit of like airiness in the voice that
We must vote for Hillary Clinton.
we must. No. Okay, Jay does a pretty good Bernie Sanders impression. Yeah, I'm not a good impressionist at all. I don't know. My Indian accent isn't like if I want to sound like a stereotypical person from like India, whatever, it's really not that bad. Okay, maybe that is pretty bad. Oh my God,
Everything sounds so much worse.
everything
to you
sounds
when you know.
so much worse to you.
Everything sounds capitalist in a way.
Capitalist.
I remember when I grew up in Krakow in Poland.
Krakow.
It was the year 19 after Lenin.
After Lenin.
Man.
Oh,
Did you know Aldi's?
yeah, the store.
Aldi's East Germany, made in East Germany, and during the Marxist-Leninist days.
Aldi's a German brand.
But yes, and that's why they have the. It's why it's like such a commonly associated with like them generic brands though.
You know what was also created in Germany was Fanta during
Fanta.
Nazi
I did not
Germany.
Know that. What?
That was created during
What?
the Nazi during the Third Reich. Yes. It makes me feel really weird whenever I drink it, but then I realize that it's delicious, and I haven't had it in a while, but it's very good.
I mean, Volkswagen, Autobahn was created during Nazi Germany. The Third
Yeah.
Reich, so I mean,
See,
if you drive on the Autobahn, you're a Nazi. You're a Nazi.
you're basically a Nazi.
No, not really.
Yes, we do not believe any of you listeners out there are Nazis.
I mean, even if you like sympathize with the fascist ideology, I mean, obviously, like advocating towards the Holocaust, that's pretty messed up. But if you support that kind of government system, you're like, that's all good. Just
You do you, man.
be peaceful about it, you know.
Don't try to rule over me with your iron fist.
Don't tread on me.
Don't tread on me.
Don't tread on me.
Mikhail Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Shout out to Reagan.
I am gonna bring our boys back home. Now watch this drive. George Bush.
George
But,
Bush.
George Bush Jr. But
Bush.
have you seen? Are you familiar with Eric Andre?
Yeah, he actually went to the
RNC.
Or RNC?
RNC. Did he go to DNC too?
I thought he went somewhere, and I know he got a lot of political like on like the news. Actually, no, you know what it was?
It was beautiful.
It was great. I know it was Breitbart, the news site. It's like I guess I don't know if they tout themselves as libertarian, but they're like they're pretty conservative. I know one of the dudes tried, the Young Turks.
Yeah. Alex Jones.
Yes.
I saw that. That was great. That was great.
It took me a second to remember the name.
the Bill Clinton shirt.
Yeah, and he's like, get that out of my it took me a second to remember what the name is, but yeah. So if you weren't aware, Cenk, I never know how to pronounce his name, of the Young Turks, and the rest of them were
Genghis Khan.
They were doing a show at the RNC, and Alex Jones and his show.
He rolled up. Squad rolled up.
Rolled right up and crashed the set, and they got into. Originally, it wasn't that hostile, but they got into a really, really pretty hostile confrontation. That blows my mind because I go back. First of all, Alex Jones, or the other dude that was there that actually Cenk has a bigger problem with. That guy said that no one watches the Young Turks, but that doesn't make any sense because you have to crash their set in order to get coverage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not going to show any bias here, but like whether you are on the Republican side or the Democrat side, it is quite comedic.
It is was very funny.
I'm a nihilist.
Just the whole thing was just insane. Just like walking up, just like squad rolling up, just casually walking on set.
God is dead. Am I right?
God is dead.
Not really.
We don't express religious views here.
That's ironic humor.
Very, very much so. But it was funny. But tell the viewers about Eric Andre and his plights during the RNC/DNC, whichever one he was at.
God, Eric Andre. I gained so much more respect for him. I mean, I already respected him. He's a funny lad, but he goes up to Alex Jones and he has like this giant pole with a microphone. And he's like, I want to interview him. I want an interview and stuff like that. I want to get on stage. So he goes up there, and he's like, goes up there and he's like, people are pushing me. And Alex Jones is like, the Democrat crowd is so much worse, something like that. I don't know. Like mentions attack on Trump supporters. I don't know. And Eric Andre, he's like, yeah, I'm not a Democrat. I'm a nihilist. And he's like, are you Alex Jones? He's like, are you with the Daily Show? And Eric's like, Andre's like, he's like, I'm on MySpace. And you guys like my little my conveyment is that a word?
Yeah, conveyment.
I don't know. You know,
yeah.
Me conveying it to you is not doing. It's not just. You have to watch this video. It is great. It is beautiful.
Yeah. That was actually the thing because when I was on Facebook and there was a Breitbart. I don't follow Breitbart, but there was a Breitbart article posted that said it was like liberal comedian Eric Andre tries and fails to troll Alex Jones or something. But the video itself
was that a different one? Wait, it wasn't Alex Jones. It was a different one, wasn't it? Because I saw that video too. The same one, and it's like these two guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex Jones was in that one, but yeah.
Oh, maybe you're talking about another one. Okay, well, they're still both gorgeous, beautiful videos, and I guarantee you just type in Eric Andre, DNC, RNC, whatever, you will find exactly what we're talking about. But we are nearing the top of the hour now, so we will go on a short little break. You had a tune that you wanted. To go to break with earlier on.
Heck yeah. Do you even remember what it was? 'Cause
I don't even remember what it was. You mentioned it. Was it this is crap. I don't remember what the song is.
Was it Beware?
Probably. Was it? Maybe.
No. It wasn't Beware. How about some Frank Sinatra? Let's do My Way by Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. Here we go. I gotta find it first.
Oh, I remember. 420 by Macintosh Plus.
It was?
I think so.
Let's do it.
Maybe. Are you good with that?
Yes.
I'm only good if you're good.
I'm
be honest.
yes.
I'm fine
yes.
with whatever.
I am absolutely fine with this. The only part of the song that we can actually say is 420 because I don't know what the other parts translate as because that's just the image they going for, or she's going for rather. Anyway, this is 420 by Macintosh Plus off of the Floral Shop LP. We will be right back.
Time
with
for
a
some
better
Vaporwave.
conversation. 88.5 LP FM. That was the lovely Macintosh Plus with, what was that song title again?
In English, the song is just like kanji Japanese text, but it's like Lisa Frank 420 modern computing.
It's a great album. Floral Shop is great if you're into that whole nostalgic vaporwave type of thing. Go for it. It reminds me of like an old Sega, like, I don't know, man.
I'm not gonna lie, Floral Shop sucks.
Oh,
yep,
oh!
I said it.
Oh,
I mean, like, I heard that song for the first time, Lisa Frank 420, and I was like, oh my god, like it was just so good. But I listened to like the rest of the album. Frankly, I was unimpressed.
You were like, no.
My favorite vaporwave artist, definitely 2814.
2814.
2814.
You heard it here, folks.
Gotta be right here. 2814. But yeah, 2814 is freaking fire. And Blank Banshee is pretty good too.
Blank Banshee. You heard it here. I don't think we've ever played. I've never played vaporwave here because I never know how people will respond.
Oh man, was that our first time?
That was our first time.
First time? Oh my god.
We just made history here,
history,
folks. We'd never have played vaporwave. History. I just knocked on the turntable. That's not even wood. That is the first time we've ever played vaporwave here. I just dig it. I feel like vaporwave, if you're not into it musically at least, it can kind of be something to have in the background for you to just kind of
glorified elevator music.
But yeah, it's better than elevator music.
Oh yeah,
absolutely better because I like the samples they use. I think that I don't know if that
was that MF Doom in there.
See, it might have been, and they have because that was when you were telling me. You asked me if I listened to Doom, and I was like, yeah. And you're like, yeah, this song might have Doom in it or something like that.
I remember that too. That was like a year ago.
It was, and I think it's either the first song, might be the first song. Actually, yeah, it is. Samples the lovely Sade, who we played earlier. Love Sade, Tar Baby. Yeah. Some people may think of it as glorified elevator music. I personally think it's something different. Interesting, but I can definitely see why people would be unimpressed with that genre.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like another thing that might have taken into account here is like I might have just played it so much,
and you were like, "Oh, so you got sick of it?" So
yeah,
you're like, "Nah, dude."
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Like, yeah. So. I want to really give my appreciation though for the song "Songbird" by Kenny G.
Oh, Kenny G.
Kenny G. He's
wow.
Actually,
oh
my god, the best thing. Well, not the best thing ever, but when I was in Costa Rica, we went to this elementary school in Monteverde, and it's like a mountainous region. So like there's only maybe like 20 kids in this little one room. Well, it wasn't one. Yeah, so we're in like this elementary school. It was small. There's like 20 kids there, younger, elementary, obviously. And they're like, so what music do Americans listen to? Like, how do you dance? Because they just did this traditional Costa Rican dance and for us. And so nobody's saying anything. And like, it's like getting kind of
awkward.
Yeah, because like nobody wants to dance. And I'm like... Everyone's like, Nate, play your music. And I'm like, no, dude. Like, no, I'm not doing this. And like probably 3 minutes passes and like I can see like all the Costa Rican kids, all the kids are like looking really kind of disappointed. So I'm like,
oh, fine.
I'm like, you know what? I'll do it. So I go over, I plug in my phone and I play Songbird by Kenny G. And it's like, and I'm not even dancing. I'm just like spazzing around, throwing my arms, and like it looks like I'm like possessed, and like everybody's just like you have like half of them are laughing, and the other half are just
like
terrified. Like they're like, this isn't the America that we see on TV. And
Oh,
like
there's a lot of
everybody's
things
just
you'll
like
see.
everybody's like, oh my god.
What about the people who were with you on the trip? Like from
They saw it coming.
oh, so they were all just like
They're like, wow, classic him.
classic.
Did not expect this at all. But the teachers like were like only one of them recognized Songbird. Two of them, my bad. 2 out of 3, so that's
pretty.
good.
That's pretty good.
But yeah. But so the Americans, my class, didn't really appreciate it as much as the Costa Ricans. So I think they thought it was funny.
That's great.
But it was okay though because they knew it wasn't what we listened to like on
just
the radio.
doing it to
I listened to it on the radio. I don't care, but yeah,
that's
it was a good moment.
at least you had people who appreciated it though. What was the favorite thing you did in Costa Rica?
Oh my god.
This is a tough one, ladies and gentlemen.
Favorite thing like about or favorite thing I did?
How about both?
I saw that coming.
We'll make it easy for you.
All right. But all right, favorite thing I did was probably we went hiking up this volcano. It's Mount Arnal
Yes.
in Alajuela, I believe. But the favorite thing about Costa Rica was, I don't know, it was the overall experience of it was like just pure living deliberately. I mean, like we were there for like 10 days, like no drinking, no drugs, no cigarettes, nothing of that, obviously, because it was with school. So I was just getting like all this euphoria from like runner's high, basically, because all the physical activity we're doing, and it was like so tranquil. And at one point, like I remember at the second it wasn't really a hotel, it was more like a weird resort. It was like on this island called Tortuguero, and you can only get there by boat, and it was like the waterways to get there, it was like what you'd expect if you're in the Amazon. And so we're like on this island, and it's humid as heck out, and it's like 90 with a real feel of like 100.
Oh, fantastic.
And, yeah, it was beautiful. But so I'm like looking at myself in the mirror, and like I just got done playing soccer with one of my friends, and I'm like, it was just really, really sentimental and like bittersweet for a reason I don't even really know how to express. Like concretely, I guess. I don't know. Been using that word a lot today. Concrete.
Concrete.
But yeah, so that was my favorite part of it. Just absorbing all that culture and all the lifestyles that down there are so different compared to here. Like, I mean, I saw people living in houses that were like made out of tin and probably like lived on
Oh no,
probably like
it's okay.
$5,000 a year, and they're like happier than most of the people that I see up in the first world. And Costa Rica is considered a third world country, but it's like definitely happier than this country.
You know, I actually didn't know that they were considered a third world country.
Yeah, it's weird because like I was down there. It's not really something you would necessarily expect from a third world country, but like I wonder if there's a gray zone. Like some of them look nice, like Costa Rica, but then you have like some of them bombed out, like famous. And I'm sure there's definitely some bad areas of Costa Rica, like San Jose.
Oh yeah.
Some bad neighborhoods down there, but yeah. It was fun, though. It was definitely the best vacation I've ever been on.
Very nice. Also, shout out to my sister who is over in Europe right now. Call us, please. I realize international calling is expensive, but
oh yeah,
please do call us. We've had trouble getting a hold of you. We do care. We do. We're just saying. But
this guy really. Like, hopefully this isn't turning into some. If you've seen this woman,
if you've seen this woman, contact us at I'm just kidding. Please don't email.
Yeah.
Please don't email us.
She's a brunette.
Brunette. Short hair.
White.
White. Yes.
Did you say short hair?
I'm used to her having short hair. She doesn't have short hair anymore. No, she does not. Man, she's so lucky. I've never been anywhere that far. The only foreign country I've ever been to is Canada, the lovely Canada. I went up to Montreal recently.
Still a really nice city.
It is a very nice city. To see The Weeknd in concert, and he was incredible. Go support. He's great. Actually, yeah, I'm wearing a shirt right now that I got at the show. What do you know?
You guys can't see it, but I can tell you. It is Versace quality.
It's Versace quality. Let me tell you, it wasn't as expensive as I thought it would be because his stuff is very expensive. I got a shirt from him like 2.5 years ago that I had to wait to put on a Christmas list because it was $40 plus UK shipping.
Oh my god!
Like, no joke, it's bad. Oh my god! Abel, fix your prices, man. Come on now.
It's basically Supreme.
That's not even like an exaggeration. Like,
Supreme t-shirts go for what, like 40?
A lot, yeah, like 40. I didn't even think that they were one of those brands until, like, I just thought that they were just one of those like skate brands that people, just wore. But then recently, it started to be everything is so limited and expensive now. Like they have I don't think you can get their stuff online. I think you have to go to their store in New York.
You can get it online.
Oh, I did not know that.
But here's the kicker. So like they have drops. They only give you like a day or two notice, and then they have these drops, and the online website opens at 11 a.m. every single time, like 11 a.m. And it's open temporarily, and then it's like sold out within
a few
minutes.
Minutes,
yeah.
Do you have anything Supreme?
No, I'm saving up for a box logo hoodie though, but
oh, nice.
I'm actually debating on whether I really want to do this because they're like $300.
Oh,
yeah. But,
I love the fact that we're talking about it like I'm saving up for. I'm setting some money aside in my paycheck for a Supreme hoodie. Might have to take out a loan, but it's okay.
Yeah. On the aspect of traveling though, on that topic, I'm actually after high school. Your boy is.
Your boy.
I'm done with it. Your boy. But
Your boy.
So. I really want to take like 4 other people and backpack across either Europe or like Southeast Asia.
Southeast Asia.
I know I'm gonna do it because I don't even care if I'll leave like $2,000 because
that's an experience that you'd want to have.
I am not afraid, but yeah, I just don't know where yet. Either Europe or Southeast Asia.
Honestly, I've always really wanted. I've had this. This isn't really recent, but it's just like I've been paying more attention to it recently. I really want to go to Japan, like so badly. I
want to go to Hokkaido, like the northern island.
Yeah. Just anywhere out. It doesn't even matter. Like I want to go. My main place that I've been, really wanting to go, just kind of standard is Tokyo, just because it's just so. Crazy, largest metropolitan area in the world. Mm-hmm. I'd love to go to Kyoto as well. Just like all those places. Like I've been listening to this podcast that I'm getting into recently. This Just Japan podcast with YouTuber Kevin O'Shea. Shout out to him. You're not listening, but just know I appreciate it. They actually had an entire episode where they were talking about Pokemon Go in Japan and how it wasn't out.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was a great podcast, but yeah, I've been really wanting to go over there. I really like Asian. I really like Asian movies a lot too, and it's crazy. And I know a lot of, what band I keep seeing everywhere too is that baby metal band.
Yes, yes.
I've never heard them before. Are they any good?
I don't even want to listen to them.
See, I know that they're one of those like idol bands where it's like 3 girls singing and they're just like backed up by a metal band. But I don't know if they're any good or not. I'm interested. I know a lot of people within the metal community kind of crap on them because it's very, with a lot of the. It's kind of boy. It's like kind of girl group ish, but just with metal.
It's
like
a meme.
If you were to think of
it's a meme.
Yeah, I've seen it everywhere. I don't know. Have you heard of Envy?
Nevada is a great state.
That picked up really loud. No, you're fine. That was that part of that was me. I'm just like, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Give me 2 seconds.
1, 2. Right on
and
time.
We're
right
back.
on time.
for those of you who don't know, and I don't even know if you know, you might. The laptop screen with Audacity running in the background is sitting right in front of me, and I can see how loud my voice is. Like our voices are like registered into the program itself, and I look at the screen all the time, and eventually I will look at the screen, and was that a sneeze? Okay. I was like, is that a sneeze?
I move away my head from the mic
To cough.
to breathe. Yeah.
But we've taken to putting LPs in front of the screen to avoid me looking at it, because I'd move away from the screen like this and then move back again. So yeah, this is for the good of the show. I don't even remember what we were talking about right now. I asked you if you'd heard of Envy, and then you said Nevada's a great state, and it is.
I've never been there.
I've never been there either, but I know it's a great state.
If you like barren emptiness.
See, I really wanted to go to Vegas just to see what it was like. In capitalism. I really wanted to go to Vegas just to see what it was like. I hear it's I've heard a few times that it's a fun place to go, like once or twice, but taking like repeated vacations there gets a little old after a while, because you kind of do the same-ish things. Like, I don't know. I saw The Hangover. That seemed like a pretty good indication of what could happen. I don't know. Maybe.
I just think, like, a really unfortunate scenario would be just, like, vacationing in Las Vegas and being, like, 19.
Yeah. What can you really do in Vegas when you're 19?
Exactly.
Yeah, unless you wanted to fake an ID, which you can. I wouldn't recommend it, because we're on the radio, and
but do what you want.
Which, I'm not going to stop you. We don't condone or condemn anything here. We are neutral on everything.
We're true neutral.
Yes.
The alignment, the D&D alignment. What would you say your alignment is? Like the true chaotic
the true
good,
chaotic.
Good.
Oh, the chaotic good, chaotic neutral. That's really hard, because I thought about that. See, I feel like if I said anything but like something good, people would be like, "Nah, you're just trying to come off as cool because you're not like that." Like, I can't say I'm chaotic. Like, I'm like chaotic anything, because I'm just not a chaotic person. Okay, what are the alignments again? It's like lawful good. Is it? No, maybe not.
Lawful, neutral, or lawful, true, chaotic, I think. Then there's good, neutral, evil.
Okay, so I don't know. I feel like I'm lawful. I don't know. Maybe either like lawful neutral, or like, see, because I never really know what they actually mean. I'm just kind of like
the connotation.
Like, I don't really know the connotations behind each of them. All I know is that, like, lawful, you're like, with like chaotic, you're more unpredictable. You do what you want. It's really confusing. What would you be? Okay, I'll say I'm either lawful.
Wait, we should just do it for each other.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
right.
that'd be easier.
All right.
Okay.
So, I'm thinking, I almost want to say chaotic something. Chaotic or neutral? See, because if I give you a connotation, it might be wrong because I don't know much about it. But I wouldn't say you're evil. I don't think I'd say you're evil.
I always get the chaotic neutral.
See, my mind honestly went to that.
Everybody says that, and by everybody I mean one other person has told me that.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know. Just thinking really briefly, I'd probably say I'm like chaotic good. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say either chaotic good or chaotic neutral, one of those two.
Both make sense. But Carl here. True evil, definitely.
True evil. Yep.
Let's see here. Probably. Not gonna lie, you're true neutral.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is right dead center. See, I don't even know what that means. Why don't we look it up?
True neutral alignment. Let's look it up.
Let's go into our Firefox browser. Shout out to Firefox, because that's what I use.
I have bad lungs.
Yeah, you okay over there?
Yes.
I think he's dying. The alignment system. A neutral character does what seems to be a good idea. She doesn't feel strongly one way or the other when it comes to good versus evil or evil versus chaos. Most neutral characters exhibit a lack of conviction or bias rather than a commitment to neutrality. Still, such a character thinks of good as better than evil after all. She would rather have good neighbors and rulers than evil ones. Still, she's not personally committed to upholding good in any abstract or universal way. Some neutral characters, on the other hand, commit themselves philosophically to neutrality. They see good, evil, law, and chaos as prejudices and dangerous extremes. They advocate the middle of the way, neutrality as the best, most balanced road in the long run. Neutral is the best alignment you can be because it means you can act naturally without prejudice or compulsion. Neutral can be a dangerous alignment when it represents apathy, indifference, and lack of conviction.
As you may know already, Carl is a sociopath.
I might be a sociopath. We don't really, if you don't know me outside the show, I mean, I might seem like a pretty cool guy right here, but you never know. I could.
One thing I did not know, it's not pronounced psychopathy or sociopathy. It's psychopathy and sociopathy.
What the hell?
I did not know that until last month.
Sociopathy.
Yep.
And
it's like
psychopathy?
Empathy.
Oh,
empathy?
snap.
Yeah. Yep. You learn something new every day, folks.
Wow. So
right here on
Better Radio 88.5 LPFM,
yeah.
A better conversation. That's what you're listening to.
85.8.
Wait, was it?
I was about to say 88. It's 88.5, right?
88.5.
Yeah, I was about to say 85.8, but
85.8. Shout out
is
to
that
what?
even a station?
It has to be.
Probably, yeah.
It's got to be. But yes, we are 88.5 Better Radio, a better conversation.
Shout out to the Rock Bar and Grill in Plessis, New York.
Yes. You want to read the rest of it?
Lunch and dinner daily. They're open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. If you'd like to contact them, their number is 315-482-0819.
Thank you very much. That was a beautifully read sponsor shout out.
Thank you.
Yes. We have about 20...
The Rock.
The Rock. Thank you, The Rock. We have about 20 more minutes left in this show before we got to bounce. Fortunately, sad face.
Sad emoji.
Sad emoji. What was I even going to say? I don't even remember what I was going to say. This is such a sad...
Shall we play some New Wave?
We can. Is that what you wanted to do?
I'm good with anything.
I'm really good with anything. Okay, we could take like a 5-minute break. We'll come back once our brains are.
I have a song.
He has a song. I realized this was a pretty short time before the break, but that's okay. That's okay.
Because
we need to rejuvenate our brains.
This song, my opinion, a lot better than 420 Lisa Frank, Modern Computing. This song is called Houses in Motion by Talking Heads.
Oh, snap. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. This is the song that, this favorite song off of Remain in Light. Gotta be.
There we go. Houses in Motion, Talking Heads. We will be back after this commercial break. Not even commercial break, this awesome music break.
Here we go.
And what happened here? There we go.
Here we go.
88.5 LPFM. That was the one and only Talking Heads with Houses in Motion. Check them out if you haven't already. We were just talking about how interesting it would be for one person to have this better conversation by themselves. I don't know, man. I can't picture myself sitting in a room for an hour and a half just talking to myself, just going all Hamlet on everyone, like you said.
I could. I mean, it would probably descend into,
madness.
Just go in a downward spiral into, word salad.
Just
James
you
Joyce,
lose.
Finnegan's Wake.
James Joyce, that is an author that whenever I hear him mentioned, it's always by someone past retirement age or some college professor. So that's good. That was a compliment.
Thank you.
I promise that was
Thank you.
absolutely a compliment. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Ulysses changed my life.
Changed
But
my life.
yeah, like if I actually did that, like by the what did we say, hour and a half doing that? By the end of the
hour and a half.
mark, it'd just be like, so yes, sky cardboard wooden triangle at the end of the protractor when I'm in the midst of doing this Playgirl with Nicole Caldwell. I'm seeing Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, and it's 85 degrees outside. I'm feeling nice. It's a scorcher. Mod Podge, Matt, glue and finish.
Better farm.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
88.5. 88.5. Dark Side of the Moon. LPFM. That's what you just like kind of just read everything. Basically, just what's around you.
And once I run out of the stuff
Go out into that library.
I can read, I would just kind of describe like the impulsive feelings I get. Like, you know how people are like, "What's the first word that comes to your head?"
Potato.
Yeah, I'd just be doing that.
Just straight whatever comes to your head. So that would all depend on the mood that you're in that day. Potato.
Could go from potato to farm.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, this is basically what this is starting. We were just talking how interesting it is when the conversation begins to stagnate a little bit.
And
It's weird.
as you can see,
It has. And that's just what happens. It just happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
but it's human nature. Because if we didn't stagnate with the conversation, what would that make us?
Not humans, that's for sure.
Robots, aliens,
Humanoids? Superheroes? We don't know. I want to be a superhero that can make small talk with anyone, never run out of things to talk about.
Noah, I guess you can call us right now, though, is just a pair of talking heads.
Pair of... Oh, that was a beautiful pun. On that note, I know we said we were going
We
to...
probably just lost all the listeners.
It's okay. It's okay. On that note, I know we said we'd do 20 more minutes, but the thing is, if the conversation stagnates, we don't want to put you guys through it. It has reached the end of its course for today. Thank you so much for listening to this better conversation.
God bless.
Yes, God bless, absolutely. Go ahead.
This is Nate, Young Harambe,
Young
signing
Harambe.
out for now.
He is signing off for now, and if you want to hear these better conversations and all of our better conversations, just hit us up on our YouTube page, Better Radio 88.5. We post all our stuff there. Monday's Better Conversation will be posted shortly. It just takes a while to process some of the stuff because the audio is so long, and this will go up by Friday at the latest. It's up on all the socials, including Facebook at facebook.com/WBTS Better Radio. And our email at wbts885@gmail.com. We are going to lead you guys out with some music. How about some more Talking Heads? Why not? I have absolutely no reservations about that. We out of here. We outie 5,000.
Have a good day.
Have a great day, actually. I one-upped you.
Have an above average day.
Have an above average day, guys, and we will see you on Friday. Peace.